Hi, I'm Woodsy Owl. In order to try and stop pollution, we need more help. So, help Woodsy spread the word. Come on, never be a dirty bird. No matter where you go, you can let some people know to give a hoot, don't pollute. Never be a dirty bird. In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
I don't know. Well, not to me. I'm going to like it. We can start hello, Boozeketeers. I'm Tiki King, and you're the Boozeketeers, and we have Shannon sitting in on the madness. So welcome to the program. Thank you for tuning in here on night.
I've asked not to know what we're drinking, so I still don't know. He's going to tell.
I don't even know what I'm drinking right now.
He's going to tell you and me what
it is in. I usually have a cocktail pre-show to get into the mood, and the mood is lament. I try to lament as much as possible. But no, so I'm drinking out of this fine Kraken tiki mug. Look at that. It's a tiki wrapped in tentacles.
That's crack-a-lackin'.
Crack-a-lackin', yeah. It's what am I drinking? What's in here? I don't know. Rum, lime juice, falernum. No, maybe no. But anyway, no. So what are we doing here? Well, were you on the show when we did Negronis? Do you remember that? I feel like you were. I know you were there for Absinthe.
I did the color where we did orange and green.
He was there for the Negroni.
Yeah, Negroni. And I remember, and because
is that like a jabroni?
Jabroni?
Like, hey, Negroni.
Maybe. I don't know. I've the Negroni's an old one. It's an old classic cocktail. It's bitter. It's a lot like. That's why I like it. It's like me. It's bitter. It's like my heart.
Like about life.
It's like my heart. It's tiny, shriveled, bitter.
Okay.
It is. But tonight a little different. Because so one of the things. So let's talk a little bit about powdered mixers.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Powdered.
This is the histrionic part
of
the show.
Powdered. Anyway, more powder, more mixing. That's what I know. But no, so we've done a few different things. We did a show a while back where we bought some infusers. What is it when it's not infused yet?
A thing to infuse with?
Yeah. What would that be?
Like an infusible.
Infusible? I don't know what it is. But
infusible.
Anyway, so we so from the Boozeketeer we got one and we mixed it up and it was actually pretty good. You basically what it is a jar or a receptacle of some sort. Wouldn't be a bar without peanuts. Anyway, so basically you pour in your favorite booze, and it infuses. So we did one before, and
in boozes
infuses, yeah. Mm-hmm. And we got that one at the Boozeketeer, the infused teak, as it were. But and another one that we got, which we have not tried this one yet, but I'm intrigued. We bought this one, and it's in a tiki mug. Look at that. And the part that I like, it's the Mai Tai cocktail mix with tiki glass, right? But you don't put it in here. You have to actually put it in like a huge thing because it makes 68 ounces.
Wowie.
Yeah, you're supposed to mix this thing with like an entire jug of rum and let it sit overnight. And then...
That is a lot. I was thinking, that's all in a glass?
Yeah, but then you drink it out of the glass, but it's in a bigger thing.
Can the viewers see how much crap is in there?
Well, probably. I'd have to go up here. Get a little closer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's full up to the top with... Like,
it is. It's
filled, like cloves
it's filled
and stuff?
with business. I don't know. There's like... there's coconut and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, what are these white things here?
Coconut.
Okay.
It's what's it having here? It has orange peels, coconut flakes, peppermint. Which actually mint because we use mint in our Mai Tais, right? Well, you don't, but I do. Late at night when he's not watching. That's the thing. I'm like, I gotta get some mint. Shannon's not watching. Might as well. But Mai Tai. Look at that Mai Tai. Mai Tai Roy. That means out of this world, the best. It's in Tahitian.
Ah.
Yeah.
They're not from Thailand?
Look at it.
Oh.
Yeah. Stare into the depths. No, it's in Tahitian. which is not Thailand at all.
Okay, well.
That's Tahiti.
Well, Muay Thai is also an incredibly dangerous martial art where you can murder somebody with it.
I've been told that about my drinks.
And a Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Could kill you?
Yeah, enough of them.
And enough elbow blows to the back of the neck could also kill you.
So anyway, so we had this powdered Mai Tai mix. We have not tried this. We'll probably break this out at the big party that we're having on. So, and you're all invited. Just come to our address, which is north. So come on down.
To RSVP, call 555.
Yeah. That's it. Just 555.
Yeah, and all those other health movements.
Yeah, and then some other numbers. But and if they act like they don't know what you're talking about, that's what it's because we're secretive.
Yeah.
They're gonna pretend. They're gonna be like, "What? Who is this?"
You got to use the secret hand signal, but not over FaceTime.
Persevere.
They can hear it from over the phone.
Persevere. That's what I say. He was one of the fifth musketeer, I think.
Paul Revere. Persevere.
Yeah. Persevere. Yeah. Or no, one of the knights. He was the third. He was the knight. One of the knights of the square table.
Well, the famous thing about the Three Musketeers is there's actually four.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
weirdest thing about the Three Musketeers.
There's four of them.
They never used muskets.
Oh.
Which is the weird part. They're always sword fighting, and I'm like, they're the musketeers. Wouldn't they just shoot with their muskets?
Yeah. Okay.
Because that's the whole thing, right?
Do they do like Errol Flynn fencing type?
They do.
Swashbuckling. So they should be called like the three fencers.
We should call them out because we need work on our fence.
So there's four of them, and they don't use muskets. They should be called the four.
The four fenceteers.
Yeah.
Might be offensive.
It is offensive.
It is.
Yeah, they're mislabeled. False advertising is the word.
I think it's Mr. Is it mixed labeled? I don't know.
It's Mrs.
Mislabeled. That was the date. My prom date was mislabeled. Anyway,
that's a dumb joke.
My viewers have come to expect that. I think if they're still surprised, like 250 episodes in, I'm kind of worried. Like, I've been watching this 250 weeks in a row, and it still doesn't make sense. Which I used to always say that our hope is to bring you good programming, and we continue to let you hope that.
I have watermelon Mountain Dew in case what he's...
It seems like it should have booze in it.
Yeah, but in case what he gives me is too gross...
So strangely enough, so moving right along. Negronis.
Right, yeah. I forgot that word until you said it again.
I like them. I do. A lot of people go, "Oh, Negronis." Oh, that's because a Negroni. So what is a Negroni? Do you know? I do.
No, he's going to explain.
So Negroni is basically it's gin, Campari, which is an Italian bitter liqueur, and sweet vermouth, which is an Italian sweet fortified wine with a lot of spices and stuff in it. And most people who have a Negroni, they either like it or they don't. And that's the thing. There's not a lot of middle ground. There's people like, it's okay. People are just like, "Oh, that's great," or they go, because it's bitter. It is bitter. Bitter to hold, bitter to wear. It's true.
You can wear it.
You can.
It's a versatile beverage.
That's right. Bitter to hold, bitter to wear. And they were held there. Nor were they allowed to depreciate for up to 1/2. That's the thing. People don't know about that. It's like a great salt pancake. Lay up on the body politic.
That sounds like a law,
It is.
Depreciate?
No. You didn't know that?
Okay.
I have not depreciated in up to 1/2. That's the thing.
I see.
So people, the Negroni is also known as the earwax drink. People are like, "Why would you drink that? It tastes like earwax." And my question is, why are you drinking earwax? I mean, are you one to complain? If you're, really?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If you're the type of person who's eating their own earwax, are you really going to complain about my drinks?
I've not eaten earwax. I've had a
not
jelly
mine,
bean.
Anyway.
I've had the earwax jelly bean.
Oh,
and that's all I know about how earwax
don't want that
to taste.
No, it's bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter.
I've also had the worm jelly bean.
I didn't have that one.
It's gross.
Yeah.
That's what it
Birdie
is.
Bot's every flavor beans.
Yeah. Most flavors terrible.
I know that's one. That's it. Which I don't know. I'm still thinking. So when I was a kid, Jelly Bellies, right? One of the flavors was blue ice.
Whoa.
Which I don't know why they did. I'm like, why? Why? It was like, have you ever had it?
No.
It's like some weird
No, I haven't.
minty menthol thing, and it's nasty. It's like you look at it, you're like, oh, that's cool, blue. I'll eat that, because
In a time before your time.
yeah.
In
When was
my,
that?
In my family.
Back in the caveman days.
Yeah, before I was born. No, before you met my mom, when I was a really little kid, we repped the Jelly Bellies. we went to the Jelly Belly Museum.
And
I barely remember it because I was a little kid.
oh
But I had a Jelly Belly mascot plush,
yeah,
and we had tons of Jelly Bellies all the time.
wow. I always like I did the pina colada. Those were good.
I think we've
like
only
those.
lost the grip on the Jelly Bellies because the Jelly Bellies have lost the grip on the culture.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, I agree.
It's true. They, it was one of those things that it was so important at the time.
Right. Yeah.
And
it
now-
was the
Now you can get them anywhere.
It was the Beanie Babies of candy.
It was the Beanie Babies of jelly.
And belly.
Yeah, and bellies, jellies, bellies. No, I've been known to do
They
that.
even sounded the same. Beanie Baby, Jelly Belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we digress.
Yeah. I shouldn't be here. I'm distracting you too much.
That's okay. You're adding time to the show, which is sometimes important.
It's quantity here.
Yeah,
Over quality.
because it's quantity. Yeah, because I gotta run this thing for like a half an hour, and I've got like 4 sentences on here. Say something interesting. Don't blow it. And then there's a recipe for a Negroni.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's a sad face. I'm not sure why I put that on there.
Well, didn't
but
you say it was bitter like you were?
it is. It's
life?
bitter like my heart. It's a
Yeah.
small, wrinkled, toothy. It's like a weird shrunken head with the corn on the cob for a mouth. But that's neither here.
That's
Thankfully, not here.
Kind of cerebral.
It is. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where half my stuff comes from.
Okay.
Anyway, so the Negroni. Getting back to it. So I really like the Negroni. A lot of people don't. But normally, what's a Negroni? Sapphire gin is what I use. Campari and some sweet vermouth. And it's when you it's interesting and I like it, but not everybody does. But so we're out there out and about. Me and producer Maggie, we're out shopping about. And we came across this here thing, which is a Metro Cocktail Company Gin Infusions Mixer Negroni.
I didn't even notice that was there.
It was surprising.
Yeah.
You know, the surprising Negroni. That's the thing.
Aside from the junk floating
It's pretty,
around,
yeah.
it looks good.
Yeah. So when we got it though, it didn't have junk. My junk was not floating in it.
Okay.
When we got it, actually no, it was powders and dehydrated things.
Uh-huh.
Because what it is so anyway, so I had to fill this thing up with gin, which this thing holds almost an entire bottle of gin. Doesn't look like it.
It's like audience participation. Didn't come as is. You did
No,
this to it.
no, we had to fill this up with gin. It was
Okay.
it was like this full of powdered and dehydrated fruits and stuff.
Just like that glass there.
Like this one,
But-
but this one's full.
Yeah.
But it makes an entire like jug,
Yeah.
which we need a bigger.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
I need more hands to be able to.
To make a jug.
Yeah, because it leaks out. I've tried. I'm like, here, you guys want some drinks? Oh, and they're people licking my fingers, and I charge extra for that usually. But anyway, so we came across this Metro Cocktail Company Gin Infusion Mixer Negroni, and we bought it because we thought, let's give it a try. No longer called this. You can get this, but it's no longer called this. It's another company. It is.
One of those 4 sentences.
It's now called New York Cocktail Infusions. It comes out of Australia.
New York.
Strangely enough, Australia. That's down. That means you know what in Australia. Yesterday is today, and tomorrow was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Because they're
Down under.
yeah. So if we drink this now, they may have seen us drink it yesterday. That's the weird part. I know. We could if there's any Australian fans, just don't watch it tonight. Watch what we did yesterday, and then
Yeah.
let me know.
Right.
Because I might want to know what happened. You can tell us. Put it in the comments. Did we like it? We might have. I mean, No, what is today? Today, their motto, their travel. It's like today is tomorrow, and yesterday was 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's more about how you forget what you did because you drank so much Negroni.
I know. Well, I had a friend, my friend Charles. He never watches the show because he's important.
Yeah. Hey, Charles. I'm sorry. I don't know who that is.
A little harsh, but you know.
He doesn't watch the show.
I'm not gonna argue. I mean, but no, he was actually in Australia once. I was down. So at the time I lived in Santa Cruz, but me and Turk, Boozeketeer Turk, were in L.A. In Boozeketeer Aaron's tool shed, and don't ask me about that. So we were in the tool shed, and Charles was in Australia, and I said, "Well, hey, tomorrow we're flying back. So since that's today for you, did our plane crash? Because if it did, I'm not getting on it." You know, and he just sent me a sad emoji, which was weird because that wasn't a thing at the time. It didn't exist.
Yeah.
It just appeared in the air. It's like The Sims.
You were among the dead.
I was.
So he's
but I came
undead.
back. I came back, and I'm here tonight.
He got better.
So anyway, so you can get this stuff. Like I said, we tried another one that we got at the Boozeketeer. The Boozeketeer? What's that?
He's going to tell us about it.
Why, the Boozeketeer? That's down at 315 East Broadway in Salt Lake City, which they're
This is off the rails. This is like Tim and Eric.
Is it? Who's Tim?
Yeah.
Eric didn't tell me about Tim.
Never mind.
Anyway, so we picked up an infuser at the Boozeketeer, and it was good stuff. And she actually go down there, see Ivy. She's got a bunch of this sort of stuff, not this one in particular, but a whole bunch of different stuff. The Boozeketeer, everything but the booze, you can get it there. And people come in looking for the booze there, strangely enough.
Can you get the teak?
You can.
That's what they're really after.
Yeah, they have teakwood stirs.
They have the tiki. It's very tiki.
They have tikis. They did. No, actually, I think they're sold out. But no, go on down, see Ivy down at the Boozeketeer, 315 East Broadway in Salt Lake City, and she will set you up with everything except the booze, which you have to go around the corner to the state store to get that stuff, which people don't always do. They just wander in and they're like, "Where's the vodka?" And we're like, down the street and down that way. But she does have a bunch of infusions. She doesn't have this particular one because we found this one elsewhere, but we're going to try it anyway, right here.
Right now.
Right now.
After these messages.
After this important word from our sponsor.
Lego is here. Hey, kids, look. A whole new world to build. 'Cause Lego is here.
This young boy has such fun. He used Lego one by one. With an knick-knack, paddywhack, doodle double plane. This young boy's glad Lego came.
Lego, a whole new world to build.
This young girl had such fun. She used Lego one by one. With a knick-knack, paddywhack, built a house of grand. This young girl's a Lego fan.
Build hotels, animals, people, boats, skyscrapers, and more. So kids, get your Lego set now at department and toy stores everywhere. Lego, the sensation of Europe, now made in America by Samsonite, who make it better for longer lasting fun.
Thank God that's over. Jesus. How long is the commercial going to be? Is it like, we have 60 seconds? These people. God.
Yeah, fucking Charles.
I know. It's. Hold on. I think we're.
Yeah, they didn't cut.
No, it's 3, 2. Hey, so we're back. Thank you for that. Anyway, so we're going to try this here, this cocktail infusion, Metro Cocktail Company Gin Negroni.
And tell us about this accoutrement you got hanging off the side here.
So this is to strain it because there's a whole bunch of crap floating in it.
Right, that's what I thought.
Which wasn't in there when I put it.
So do you put that over the lid as you pour it?
No, you put it over the glass as you pour it.
So you got to be very precise with that.
Because the instructions, here's the part I like. I actually read the instructions already.
Oh, it's got a handbook.
I know. It does.
You got to drink it right.
You do. You don't want to do this wrong because there's
you can't let it depreciate over an hour.
No. It'll up to 1/2. That's the thing.
Oh, up to half. Half hour or 1/2?
No, up to 1/2.
1/2 of the glass?
1/2.
Just
Don't
half?
question it.
Okay.
You're causing trouble.
I'm sorry.
So this is a strainer. You can tell the difference. This is my glass. That's yours.
Mine's the little one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You don't lament as much as I do.
Can we get these on camera here?
Maybe.
I'll move my Mountain Dew, and we can.
It says so.
We can get these all.
So anyway, so we got this
See?
bottle, and it's full of. I should show that off too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it has all this stuff in it, and you can see all this stuff floating in there. See there?
And you need this for that.
And there's a strainer because it's got a bunch of stuff. This has been sitting actually overnight. Filled up the bottle with gin. Let it sit overnight. It said not to allow it to sit more than an hour and a half. But I mean, we're rebels, right? We're the loners. We're both lone wolves, which explains the fighting at the dog food bowl. But it says to strain a generous shot of the infused mix over ice, and enjoy. So.
I'm just trying to get my my camera looks in because I keep looking at you and they're gonna see the back of my head. So I gotta hit my quota.
It could be. Oh, okay. Your FaceTime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to be credited.
I'm legally required, according to the contract he signed in blood.
You have dialogue, so you get credit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's
yeah.
the thing.
But if I sing, you gotta bump me up like a 250.
Here we go. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna increase your wages by 1/2.
Okay, I'll appreciate, not depreciate.
Yeah.
See, the precision required for this is annoying to me. Why can't it just cover the whole? Can you get
It
like
probably
a
could.
wax paper?
Wait.
Or something.
Put that in there.
Oh,
Oh. Give
Do
me
you
a-
have, can you put it on
I'm
this?
just gonna dump it in here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But wait a minute. How about this?
Ah, look at that. See, that's better. Better.
That's progress.
That's good form.
We're in the industrial age now.
That's a breakthrough. That's a real.
There. No, you get some.
Look at that.
How about that?
We're learning, kids.
How about it?
Yeah.
How about it?
How
about that?
I like it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, so let's see what. So, all right, folks. Here we go.
Here we go.
Cocktail Infusions Negroni. See what happens.
And is there a brand?
It's this is Metro brand, but this company actually changed their name to New York instead of Metro.
New York Cocktail Company?
Yeah.
Okay, so the cocktail company part's the same.
Yeah. No, cheers.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, here we go. Wow.
So,
That's pretty good.
yeah, initial impressions, I like it.
Yeah.
Not
You
nearly
said
as bitter.
you
Not
said
nearly
love
as
it or hate
bitter.
it?
Most people. This is in the middle.
Middle.
It's good. It's enjoyable. I can see where it's more accessible
Because you just said a
than what I
second
would
ago
normally do.
That usually Negronis are more bitter.
Negronis are way more bitter than this. Now, be aware that all the liquid that we're chugging down right now is just gin.
But there's stuff in it.
Well, there's flavorings, yeah. This is just flavored gin. So don't be
Yeah,
like, whoa, this is just like, it's like a beverage, you know. I mean, it's a beverage.
Ah, yes.
It is. But
This is a beverage. Don't be
True.
mistaken. This is not a
Don't-
banana.
this is not a meal
Mm-hmm.
in some time zones.
Yeah, but if you're down under, where
That's right.
yesterday was tomorrow, or whatever.
And today was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. That's what this is from, Australia. So,
Negroni or the brand?
well, it says let's see, 121 National Boulevard, Campbellfield,
National.
Victoria, Australia.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's like Auckland, but not.
yeah.
What,
But then I'm not sure it says Famunda Company. So I'm not sure what that is.
So we know where this brand originates. Where does the Negroni originate?
The Negroni? The Negroni, I believe, originates from New York. See, now I don't know.
Like the New York Cocktail Company that's actually in Victoria, Australia.
Whoa.
I like the, what do you call this? Like, what's the word? Can I get a refill?
You can. Like I said, you're just drinking gin.
It's a good one. Though.
It is.
So, but there's a cinnamony-ish sort of a thing to it, or maybe what would you call it? What notes are you getting?
I'm getting there's like a C sharp, F minor diminished.
Okay, I like that one. That's a good one. I also like how I asked what notes you were getting, and you burped.
That's how these things go sometimes. So overall impressions on the, well, this is the Metro.
Oh, that was way different. That was more powerful than the last
More
two.
powerful, yeah. Well, like I said, we're drinking gin that's got flavorings. It's
Right,
not like
yeah.
a mixed drink that has other stuff in it.
It's not mixed. It's like
It's
been
just
soaking
gin.
in
Yeah,
there.
it's just gin that's been. It's like me. It's just something that's been soaking in gin. And now we're.
And now here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
All of the years.
Here he is, a 72-year-old man.
And 92. I look really good for 92. That's the thing.
Drinking in his Santa hat. Oh, man.
You may remember Shannon from such as episodes as Powdered Donuts.
Is that what you called it?
No, I don't know what we called it.
That's a good
That
name.
was That was.
I'm going to be a little raw right now because that powdered
I felt
donut on my nipple felt pretty good. I still remember the tingle.
I know. It was I probably didn't look it, but I was surprised. Because things, I'll tell you,
You were the straight man in that
Pretty
episode,
much.
somehow.
pretty much when you drink for a living, things happen and you kind of go, It's like, which I was actually telling producer Maggie, we were talking about dash cams, and this is like one of my favorite things. There was do you remember the fireball in Russia? It was like nighttime, lit up the whole, like Russia, like daytime. It was like this huge fireball meteorite thing went through. And there's this dash cam, but it's a split screen, and it's got the front view and the back view.
Yeah.
And the front view is the road, and the back view is just this guy. And he's like stoic. And it's like this thing goes through, and the whole thing lights up, and it's like crazy. And he goes,
Нихуя себе, это что такое?
It's like nothing. Like as if he was just like, that was strange.
Yeah. I was in security for about a year or two, maybe 3, and in total, not consecutive. But I dealt with a lot of homeless people
Yeah.
and people on drugs, and homeless people on drugs. And one time there was a lady who was like, "You got fairies around your head."
That's
And I was
true.
like-
You get those right now. That's the thing.
Well,
They
that's
didn't warn that about this.
That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah, actually they did. It does say that. It says, well, no, because it says if you are pregnant or nursing, do not use this product. May result in fairies.
Let me see that.
Don't look at it. Jesus.
I want to see.
Then you're gonna find out the truth now.
Can I see the front or the bottom? Different part than you
I'll
saw?
show you my bottom.
Look, there. That part says, "Don't trust what
No, you
Tiki
can't
says
because-
about this product."
Probably. Yeah, we're pretty much just drinking gin at this point. But
There's nothing wrong with that.
no.
What do you call it? I guess you call it. You call anything.
What do you call a drink that's almost all gin? Well, we
So a Negroni is gin with stuff in it. Is that the thing?
well, a
Or
a
is it
typical
specific
Negroni
stuff?
is gin,
Uh-huh.
Campari, which so we got what? So here, gin, Campari, and sweet vermouth. We got sweet vermouth back here.
that's
Campari
martini
right
and
here.
Rossi.
So here's what normally.
Campari.
Yes.
That looks like this.
few
This
we got
color.
different bottles
same
of gin.
color.
So here's what would normally go in, right? We got gin, Campari, sweet vermouth, right? But what we did was, some hours ago, I took this jar, which just had a bunch of powdered stuff in it and dried fruits and stuff, and I filled it with almost an entire bottle of gin. So,
That bottle.
no, not
That
this one.
brand?
It was actually it was a different one. I think I used Gordon's in this one.
We're getting heady. I'm feeling a little dizzy now.
Brrr, yeah, that's the goal.
I had to clean my
Pretty sure.
son's room after this. This is what I.
I know we are gonna
Right.
clean and like have a great time.
Yeah.
But no one will know later.
We're gonna clean.
Yeah. With our two gnarled fingers. Apparently.
I thought you were gonna say 2 gnarled something else's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, folks at home.
They do. Fans of Shannon. Hashtag fans of Shannon.
Hashtag powdered donut.
Hashtag powder donut. Yeah. That's pretty good.
There's gonna be Haley's dad is gonna use hashtag.
He'll like it.
Arthur
All right.
Keegan?
Yeah. It's.
What's that?
I don't know. Who knows? At this point, this is all. We've degenerated into madness, which is often what happens here. But so our impressions on the Metro Cocktail, but it's not anymore. It's New York Cocktail Company now. They have a booklet, but it doesn't open because of the way it's tied on there.
I am feeling it like hard.
I'm feeling it
And
too.
I've had a glass and a half.
With my other arm.
I asked for a refill and he didn't even fill it all the way, and I'm like,
Do you want me to? I could.
ooh, yeah, go ahead.
But like I said, you're basically just drinking gin at this point.
I'll take a gin. I'll have one
Haley's
gin,
like,
please.
stop it. Just don't.
She's over there with my child.
Don't let him have any more.
She-
I'm gonna go.
he's not holding
You know
her
what?
tonight.
We're gonna do halves because.
As this is making up for the other half.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow. This is a. I'm gonna go back and maybe buy a bunch more of these because that's
I'd like to ask the world a question
the world.
about the culture of
Okay.
surrounding drinking. This
Mm-hmm.
makes you dizzy, makes you fall down.
No. Makes you more exciting.
What is with bar stools being so goddamn high when you're falling down?
Well,
Like, that is only increasing the danger surrounding
here's the thing.
enjoying
I'm
this product.
pretty high right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not on a stool.
No.
See, the bar stool...
I leave my stool out of it.
I think it's like so that we can be face to face. Is that must be...
Should I?
Here we are. This is his true height, folks. He's gotten done off his step stool.
Sorry, I know. People don't know. The best thing is when I'm on stage with the Wiki Tinkers, I look tall.
Yeah,
I'm 5'4", and people don't understand that because
that entire kilt, it's just like a device
yeah,
that you add on.
Yeah.
You pop your legs off, and then you pop the thing on. You pop your legs.
it's
back
true.
on.
It's true. I feel so inadequate.
That's
I'm going back up on the step stool.
Just taking steps.
I do. No, they're back here because I want to appear more. You know. All right.
Ooh!
I know.
Wow! That was good.
Whew. All right, Boozeketeers. So there you go. All right, Boozeketeers. I'm Tiki King. You're the Boozeketeers. We're going to cut this dry right now. Good night.